What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, I'll be showing you all the steps to drawing Eren Yeager's Founding Titan. Let's begin today's lesson by sketching out the basic form of our character. Now you start with a pencil, then start at the very top and sketch out a circle. Starting right in the middle at the very top, just going to lightly work our way around the left side. And then just bring the circle in towards the middle. And then lightly go all the way around the right side. Now we don't want to go too dark because we'll eventually erase this out. Now with our circle in place, let's add some guidelines. We're going to start from the very top. We're going to sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Again, going in very lightly. And we'll add another guideline on the side of our circle. So we'll start with the left, coming all the way down. And then do the same thing on the right. Now you want to place the eyes along the bottom of our circle. So let's start by adding a gap in between the eyes. From the center, let's step over towards the left. Sketch a line coming all the way down. And then extend it up toward the center of our circle. Now you want to take that same distance over on the right. So bring this down towards the bottom and then back up. Let's add another guideline along the bottom of our circle. So go out towards the left and right side. Now with our guidelines in place, let's start blocking out the eyes. From this point, we're just going to curl up the brow, coming in and then up, just leaving a gap along that center line. And do the same thing on the right. From the bottom of the brow, draw a straight angle line, going up and then out. Let's go down to the bottom of the brow, draw a straight angle line, going up and then out with a slight angle, and then line this up on the right side. Now we're going to draw on the bottom of the eye. Let's start on the outside, curve this down, and then bend that in. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now from here, we're going to add a large fold underneath the eyes. From the outside, let's step out, come down towards the bottom, and then just bend that up towards the inside of the brow. Let's go back to the inside of the brow along the top, draw a straight angled line going up and out towards the top of our circle. Now let's move to the center and draw on the nose. From the bottom of the brow, come down, and just bend that in towards the center. And then from that center point, sketch a small circle. Let's go to the side of the circle, draw a straight angled line going up and out on the bottom of the nostril. And then from here, curve this up and then bend that down. Now let's move down and draw on the edge of the mouth. Underneath the nose, we're going to step down, start with a straight line going across. And then from the outside of the mouth, we're going to curve this up towards the eye, and then bend that out towards the line on the side. From the outside of the cheeks, we're going to step in, draw a straight angle line, coming down and then in. And we'll curve this back down towards the lower lip, coming in, and bend that down. And we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's place the lower lip underneath, starting from the left, curve down, and then back up. Now from the lower lip, we're going to step down, sketch a line going across, on the bottom of the chin, going all the way across from left to right. And then from here, we'll draw the outside of the jaw. We'll start on the left, and curve this in, and then bend that down towards the bottom. Pull this in, and then bring that all the way down towards the chin. Now that we have the basic details of the face, let's move up and draw on the hair. We're going to start at the very top, right about here. Just going to curve this down, go across the brow and out towards the side. And we'll do the same thing on the right. and it'll add a long strand of hair coming across the right side of the head. From that center point, let's move out toward the left. It's gonna come down, go in between the nose and the eye, go across the mouth, down, and just pull that in towards the bottom. Let's go back up to the top over on the right. Now we're just going to taper this so it gets thinner as you come around towards the bottom and then down towards the bottom. Let's add a thinner strand coming across the left side. Starting from the top, and down, and across, round this out, and pull that back in. And then going back to the top, we'll step out. Again, just tapering it so it gets narrower along the middle, and then thicker along the bottom. Now I'm going to layer the hair along the side. Let's start from the left side of that circle. I'm going to step in, curve this across and down towards the side of the head, come all the way down towards the jaw. Now let's do the same thing on the right. Just lining this up, going across and down towards the same height. And then from the bottom, I'm just going to curve the hair coming down and then back out. Now let's go back up to the top and draw the outside of the head. From the top of that circle, we're going to step up, curve across, and then bend that down. And then do the same thing on the right, just tracing the circle along the outside. And from the bottom, just angle this down and out on the side of the head. And we'll bend this out toward the side of our page. Now we want to tuck the ears in behind the side of the head. From the left side, angle this up and out, and we'll line that up on the right, going up towards the same height. From the top, curve in and then down towards the side of the head. Now from here, we're going to move down and draw on the side of the neck. From the jaw, let's step in, draw a straight line coming all the way down toward the bottom line. And then from here, slope the shoulders, coming down and out in behind the hair. Let's go to the side of the chin, come down, and just bend that in towards the middle. Now you'll loosely block in the spine in the center. From the side, draw two straight lines coming down. Now from the top, we're going to step down to separate the vertebrae with a curve. Going across, leave a gap, and just repeat this all the way down towards the bottom. And now that we have our basic sketch, it's time to start inking this in. We're going to start with our Sharpie pen and start with the inside edge of the hair. Let's start from the top left. Just going to work our way around to the side of the head, come down, and then just feather that out towards the side. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right. So going over towards this line, coming across, come down, and then bend that back out. I'm also adding a little bit of texture along the inside of the hair. Now with the hair in place, we're just going to work our way around the eyes, just tucking this in behind. And just adding those folds underneath the eye. And then adding some shape to the nose. I'm just going to be adding some secondary detail as we go. Now we're just going in with a thinner pen and just adding some fine details. And now that we inked in our drawing, we'll go back and erase our guidelines. And now we'll begin coloring the base layer of our drawing. Let's start with the lightest color first, which will be the skin tone. I'm just working this in sections. Now using a darker skin tone, start adding the shadows. Just going to use a bright red and fill in those details. I'm also going to use a slightly darker red to add some shadows. And now I'm just going to layer in the dark gray for the hair. And as we get closer to the end of our drawing, we'll add a few little touch-ups, and that's pretty much it. There's a drawing of Eren Yeager's Founding Titan. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.